This is my 1969 Honda CT90, or the Trail 90 is what they were called. This bike is awesome. If you don't know anything about these bikes, let's just say if you ever find one, buy it. Because they're actually worth a pretty good chunk. If you find one non-running, they're pretty easy to get running. I have had this bike for about 12 years now, and I just barely finished kind of doing another, what do you call it, restoration on it. I'll put some pictures up of what it used to look like. The original color was yellow. They only made yellow and red versions of these. The 69, especially the earlier 69s, only came in yellow, but then that's the color this was originally. When I got it, the entire engine was completely disassembled. The frame and everything was disassembled. Didn't have exhaust pipe. Didn't even have a crank inside the case either. But the whole thing. So, and all I had was the Honda 90 shop manual for the thing. So I was able to piece it together bit by bit. My brother has an ST90, a 70, I think it's a 72 ST90, same motor. So he was taking some parts and he found it. He forgot about it, so he gave it to me. This thing is awesome. A few of the little things that I've done to it: obviously new exhaust pipe. The original was actually all chrome. I got new crank arm, or excuse me, new whole crank and arm and everything in there. I bored out the cylinder because the cylinder wall was pretty crappy. I did that probably about 10 years ago, or probably more than that. I had to have their head resurfaced just because of the it was leaking oil like crazy, and I think I was losing some compression as well. But this thing, like I said, is amazing. I went black just because I thought that looked a little different from some of the restorations I've seen out there. I kind of wonder sometimes why Honda didn't do a black when they did it. Because it looks so good. I know it's going to get hard to keep clean and everything, but I love this thing. It has been so fun to work on. I bought the full-on road kit, because these Trail 90s, the early years, they didn't come with blinkers, I guess they're called winkers, is actually what Honda called them. So I had to buy the kit for that whole thing to make those all work. I think I bought a new one of these too forever ago to make sure that it had a little knob, because that was missing. Most of that, it's actually, you know, good. I'd say a good 90% of this bike is all original, straight from the factory. Just a few different things. You know, the boot covers were gone bad, so I got that. I got new tires for it. When I originally got it, I rocked those original tires for for the first several years I had this bike. And finally I got sick of the flat tire, so I went and bought new ones. Parts are so available for this thing. Again, if you ever find one, buy it, because they're amazing. It does